Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to pull out the key ideas from some really fascinating topics, and today we're tackling manifestation, a big one.
It really is a core spiritual idea.
So what is it, basically? We're talking about how things, the unseen stuff, divine potential, maybe intentions become, well, real, tangible.
Exactly, how potential shifts into actual form or influence.
Our mission today is to kind of give you a shortcut. We're looking at 5 key spiritual concepts as like guides to this whole process. Ready to jump in?
Absolutely. Let's start with divine presence itself.
Shekinah.
Shekinah.
Okay.
It's a Hebrew word, means dwelling. It's really about God's presence being felt, being palpable.
So not just an abstract idea.
Right. Originally, it might have been tied to a specific place, like the tabernacle or temple in Jewish thought, but it evolved.
Evolved how?
Well, it came to be seen more as the divine feminine principle, and in some modern spiritual thinking, like A Course in Miracles, it's even described as a universal sort of genderless memory of God.
Wow. So it changes.
Yeah.
And where does this presence show up? Is it just in, like, holy sites?
That's what's fascinating. Rabbinic texts say Shekinah isn't just in temples. It can be among scholars studying, judges deciding cases, even with the sick.
Really? Everyday situations?
Yes, and maybe most profoundly, they say a man and woman, if they merit, the Shekinah is between them.
If they merit. So it suggests this deep connection is possible right here in our relationships.
Precisely. It makes the divine incredibly accessible, a manifestation in the everyday.
Okay, from presence to the blueprint. What about the start of creation?
Good transition. Kabbalah talks about Adam Kadmon, the primordial man.
Primordial man. Sounds foundational.
It is. Think of it as the very first shimmer of divine light, the mystical template for all humanity. Like, it contains all souls within it.
A template for us all. But things aren't always perfect now, are they?
No. And Kabbalah, particularly Lurianic Kabbalah, has an explanation. It's called Shavira,
Shavira.
the shattering. The idea is that the vessels meant to hold this initial divine light, well, they broke, leading to a kind of broken world.
Whoa, a shattering at the start. So what does that mean for us living in this broken world?
It means we have a job to do. It puts a huge emphasis on tikkun olam.
Tikkun olam.
Yeah.
World repair, right?
Exactly. Our actions are literally about gathering up those scattered sparks of divine light that were dispersed during the shattering.
So we're not just here. We're actively involved in fixing things. Maybe even that God kind of needs us.
That's a powerful implication, isn't it? That creation needs humanity to understand itself and, be restored. We're co-creators.
Co-creators.
Yeah.
Okay, that's big. Now, thinking about these powerful ideas, how do archetypes themselves manifest or change?
Perfect example. Lilith. Her story is quite a journey.
Lilith. I know the name, often controversial.
Very. She appears in ancient Mesopotamian lore, sort of demonic figure, but most people know her from the medieval text, the Alphabet of Ben Sira.
Right, as Adam's first wife. The one who wouldn't submit.
That's the one. She demanded equality with Adam, refused to be subservient, and when he insisted, she fled Eden.
She just left. Bold move.
Extremely. And because of that defiance, she was pretty much demonized by patriarchal traditions, made into a cautionary tale against female independence.
So her meaning was manifested as something negative, a warning.
Initially, yes, but look at her now. In modern feminist spirituality, she's been completely reframed, reclaimed, really,
How so?
as a symbol of female empowerment, autonomy, choosing her own path. She shows how an archetype's manifested meaning isn't fixed. It can be challenged and transformed over time by collective consciousness.
Fascinating. Okay, so we have presence, blueprints, shifting archetypes. What about connection? That feeling of deep soul connection.
Well, that brings us into more New Age concepts like twin flames.
Twin flames. I hear that term a lot. What's the core idea?
It's generally understood as an incredibly intense soul connection. The idea is that one original soul incarnates into 2 separate bodies.
One soul, 2 bodies. That's a powerful image of unity and separation.
It is. And related, sometimes distinctly defined, are twin rays.
Twin rays. How are they different?
The teaching there is they originate from one ray of light, from the Mother, Father, Goddess source. This ray divides into 2 distinct beings, one divine feminine, one divine masculine.
Okay, so a pair from the start. What's their purpose?
To learn, through being in physical bodies, this selfless universal love, sometimes called Christ love, and importantly, to balance their own inner masculine and feminine energies. This journey leads towards ascension.
Ascension. higher consciousness integration.
Something like that, yes. A return to unity, but enriched by the experience of duality.
But here's something interesting I've heard about this. The advice isn't usually to go searching for your twin, is it?
No, quite the opposite often. The teachings tend to emphasize achieving individual ascension first. Focus on your own inner work, your own spiritual growth.
So manifest your own higher state, and the connection follows. Inner work over outer searching.
That's a key takeaway. The most profound connections often manifest as a result of inner readiness.
Right. Which brings us back to blueprints, maybe. Is there a universal pattern for all this manifestation?
Many believe so. And visually, the flower of life is often pointed to. It's a fundamental symbol in sacred geometry.
The interlocking circles. I've seen that everywhere.
Yes. It's seen as representing the pure model of God's creation, how everything unfolds geometrically from a single point, a single source.
How does the geometry show that?
Well, you start with one circle representing unity, the source. Then the way subsequent circles are added, perfectly overlapping, mirrors processes like cell division, natural growth cycles. It's a visual map of manifestation.
A map. And does it show that interplay of energies we've been talking about? Masculine, feminine.
It does. If you look at components derived from it, like Metatron's cube, you explicitly see spheres often representing the feminine, receptive, and straight lines connecting them, representing the masculine active principle.
So duality, the interplay, is literally built into the structure of creation according to this symbol.
Exactly. It suggests that this dance of energies is fundamental to how anything manifests at all.
Okay, wow. So bringing all these 5 threads together,
Yeah.
Shekinah, Adam Kadmon, Lilith, twin flames rays, flower of life, they really seem to weave together, don't they?
They absolutely do. It's like looking at a tapestry, you see recurring patterns.
Like what? What are the big overlaps?
Well, clearly the interplay of divine feminine and masculine is everywhere. In Shekinah's evolution, Lilith's story, the twin rays concept, even structurally in the flower of life via Metatron's cube.
Right, that's a big one. What else?
The idea of primordial blueprints or archetypes, Adam Kadmon as the human template, the flower of life as the cosmic one.
And the journey seems important too, like from unity into duality or even shattering, and then back towards integration.
Yes, that dynamic is key. Unity, separation for experience and growth, and then the path back to a higher integrated unity.
But across all of them, the thread that really stands out to me now is us.
Yeah.
Human agency.
Absolutely crucial. Think back to Tikkun Olam with Adam Kadmon. Our actions matter deeply. Think of the twin rays needing embodiment to learn and ascend.
We're not just passive recipients of manifestation. We're in the thick of it, co-creating.
That seems to be the underlying message. Manifestation isn't just something that happens. It involves divine emanation. Yes, structural patterns, divine presence showing up. But also, fundamentally, our conscious participation.
So wrapping this up, understanding these concepts isn't just like spiritual history.
Not at all. It's about seeing the layers, the divine spark, the pattern, the presence, the principles embodied, and critically, our role in it all.
So maybe the final thought for you listening is this. By seeing these connections, these ancient and evolving blueprints, you start to see not just how life manifests, but how you are an active part of that unfolding. Your awareness, your actions, they're part of the grand creation happening right now.
Yeah.